going on, y'all? How's everyone doing out there? Check this out. I was just passing by, and I'm walking through the city, and if you're wondering, like, is this noise? You feel it. There's nothing but good energy. If you're wondering where I am, I'm in Union Square, Manhattan, and basically, just chilling. I had to run a few errands. Come to find out, I ain't really had to do all that today, but just want to spread some positive news, but at the same time, be real. And one of the things that you see in the title, me personally, and by the way, I seen one of my favorite YouTubers. If you're watching this, his name is Jordan Cash. What he does, he shows apartments, all through Manhattan, all through the city, all through New York. And I couldn't believe it though. I seen him, he looked like he was about his business. So I just came up to him, I said, hey, I love your videos. He looked at me, he said, oh, thank you. He gave me a fist pump. So shout out to him. If you're watching Jordan Cash, if you ever come across my YouTube channel, thank you, for the love, and I appreciate the positive energy, but he was about his business though, but let me carry on. One of the things I accept and I thought about my life, and through this journey, right? And I already passed by that field, right? And you see in the title, I personally don't care. I stopped caring if people don't like me. I stopped caring. I don't even so if I hear, I'm to the point right now, like if I come across certain people and they look at me a certain type of way, of course, they're not gonna tell you realistically, they're not really gonna sit there and tell you, say, oh, I don't like you. They'll show it to you. You know what I mean? The energy that they give you, they just don't like you. It don't even matter if it's friends. It don't even matter if it's family. It don't even matter. It's gonna be people that you don't even know why they don't like you. Let's talk about the people that don't know you. You could look like somebody that they knew that crossed them wrong. Your positive energy. You could be too good looking. They could be jealous of you, and they just choose not to like you. You know what I mean? And this is one of the reasons why, me personally, I just stopped caring because me personally, I know my own identity. I know who I am as a person. I know how what I like. I know what I love to do. I know that when I come in a room, I'm very positive, and not a lot of people want to like that shit. Excuse my language. Not everybody's gonna like that. You know what I mean? Because most people live in a world where they're hypocrites. You know what I mean? They think they're one thing, but they're the opposite. And you know it. Like, you know what I mean? Let's use an example. Somebody can be like, oh, I'm real. They a lot of person, I'm the realest, I'm real. 9 times out of 10, they're imitating somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you as a person, and you're a kind of person just like me. I'm a kind of person where, like, I'm just in tune with where I want to go. I want to continue and pour good energy and just love people, unconditionally. But when you're like that, now a lot of people's gonna appreciate that. You know what I mean? Now a lot of people's gonna appreciate that. And you know what they tend to do? They tend to take advantage of you. And you know what happened? If you're a person just like me, you be like, you're not taking advantage of me, yo. No means no. You used to be a person that, you just give your shirt off your back. Now, don't get me wrong. You do that. You know what I mean? I do it. I still do it, but I know who to do it too. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with you. You got to stay in tune, you know what I mean, and focus on you and not worry about how people feel and what people got to say about you. You know what I mean? But I just love the energy here. This is Union Square. I'm gonna when I get towards the end of the video, I'm gonna walk around a little bit. The thing about New York, yo, people don't like you putting the camera in their face. They don't like to be recorded, which I don't blame them. But just show you around. I may just do a little turnaround, a little 380. You know what I mean? If I said that right, 360. I don't know. I do the whole thing. I just move around. You just see it. You feel it. But like, where I'm going with this is this: like, nobody's gonna accept you. Nobody's never gonna really like you. It don't even matter if you don't even know this person. You just met this person, and you be wondering like, yo, I don't even know you. Why you don't like me? Yo, it could be anything. You know what I mean? People carry something in them. People are traumatized. People are not healed. You know what I mean? So if you come across a person that they remember or they can just think about, and you just remind them of that, or a certain experience that they experience with someone, and you mime them that, they would just want to like you. That's an example right there. You could just laugh a certain way, you could dress a certain way, people could be jealous of you. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are jealous of you. You know what I mean? Let's talk about family. It's sad to say this though, but this is the real truth. Sometimes, I say most of the time, family, you know, depending on where you come from, how your family, depending on how your family is, you know, family could destroy you too. People could destroy you too, and it don't even have to be physically. It could be mentally. You know what I mean? You could have a business that you got, right? You could have a business, and you looking upon your family to be your first support. You know what I mean? At least you're not asking them to purchase anything, but you can just say spread the word. They may know people that want to use your services, but at the same time, they get so jealous of you and they don't even like you because you are doing something that they just don't understand. You're a kind of person that you know why you're doing the business, right? You know why you're doing it, but you're doing it because what? For example, you want to change this generation, right? You want to break the generational curse. But they don't see it. They want to work a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Work for the man, which is nothing wrong with that, because not everybody is meant to have a business. Just because you have a business, it doesn't mean, for example, that you're gonna be a millionaire, a billionaire. But at the same time, you just decide that your freedom, right? And you can put people on. You know what I mean? Once you reach a certain limit. And when I mean limit, you reach a certain point in your business where you could just do your thing, and you could just be able to give people jobs, opportunities, right? But at the same time, they don't see that. They don't see that. They see you as a competition, which is very sad. And you got to just say, yo, you gotta stop worrying about if they care for you or not. You know what I mean? Because you gotta worry about yourself. And the time when I'm gonna tell you this, the day that I realized and I felt like I have to stop caring if people don't like me, is when I started my business back in February in 2019. February 2019, I started my business in February 15. It was on Valentine's Day when I was talking to my homegirl on the train, and I told her I want to start my business. And I'm willing to do what I have to do to work on my business, and I won't even really care what people feel about it. And you know what happened? You know what went down? My friends went down. My family kind of separated from me, because I wasn't doing the same thing that I was doing for them, like before I had my business, because I had to put that time into my business. And you ought to feel the same way. That's just an example I gave you. But at the same time, you personally, you gotta focus on you. Stop worrying about what people think about you. And you know what happens when you actually stop caring about what people come to you? You know what happens when you stop caring about what people think about you and how they feel about you, if they don't like you or not? That's when more blessings comes to you. The people that you want to be around and you ought to be around, they'll attract to you. Because guess what? It's true. People that dislike you, they will try to come and be your friend. They will try to want to be around you because they want something that you have. At the same time, the day that you realize that, you don't really like me, you catch on to their energy, you catch on what they're trying to do, you distance yourself from them, right? Right? If you're just like me, you'll do that. At the same time, for you will attract people that you need to attract around you. And they'll come around and they'll help you. And that's the same thing too. Most people that will support you, let's use an example, business, right? Most people that will support you are strangers. It's sad though, because most of the time that people that are closest to you, people that you think and you feel like, they will support you, they won't. But that's another subject to talk about. But stop worrying about what people feel about you. Stop worried about people if they don't like you or not. When you stop caring, I'm telling you, you'll see the light. You'll see that people you won't really care. Your peace is more, you care about your peace more than how other people feel. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of them, most of the time, they ain't really gonna come up to you and be like, hey, I don't like you. And if they don't, who cares? They're not gonna really come up to you and tell you. They'll show it to you. You know, you'll call, try to see how they doing, and they won't even pick up. You know, it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? But comment below. Comment below. And give us an example of some people when they won't even like you, alright? And stop. Give us some examples too. Also, why you accept that people ain't gonna like you, alright? Just like me, alright? But like, I'm about to get up out of here. And it's a beautiful day. And I'm gonna drop another video too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drop another video. I'm in Union Square. Matter of fact, let me get up. And I'm gonna show you around a little bit, alright? Let me get up. Yeah. It was a beautiful. Let me flip the camera. Yeah, so yeah, this is Union Square. Like, I don't want to show the camera up and people face anything though. So yeah, beautiful time to be in the city. You know what I mean? So beautiful time to be in the city. This is Union Square. You know, Whole Foods is right there. Let me zoom in. Whole Foods, which is my favorite supermarket. Yep. I don't want to be in nobody's face, same thing, you know, get cursed out. But yeah. But other than that, just in case you don't know who I am, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.